Yo, what up, it's Don.
Seemingly here.
Soul Brothers back up in it.
Ooh, D-Rose 1.5, guys.
Ooh.
Taking it back to the old school, the
Yeah.
motherfucker shoe, man. So, this might be the end of D-Rose's line. D-Rose 10 is supposed to be the last model in his signature shoe line. So I think that's when the contract ends. So I guess they're just, retroing his shoes now,
Yeah. Is this a Pro Trail? Kind of a Pro Trail.
Is it? Did they update any specs?
Yeah, they updated it a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not exactly sure the specifics of what they updated, but I think they did. The sprint skin is an update.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll get into all that.
But we didn't play in the original, so that's why we don't
Exactly.
really know, So if you guys want the cop, we'll leave a link in the description box. And these are going for $110, which is actually kind of cheap.
Yeah, that's pretty much budget.
Yes.
And this is a signature shoe.
Yes.
Adidas top tier at the time.
At that time, yeah.
So
let's get it started off with the Tracciones. You got some potty things.
yeah, a lot of different colors going on here.
Yeah.
You have translucent, you have white, you got a little bit of red. Pure motion. I'm not sure if that's the slightly decoupled nature of like the forefoot. The complete decoupling of the midsole.
Yeah.
I mean, of the outsole in the middle. So I don't know why they're calling it pure motion. Pattern-wise, there's a lot going on also.
Yeah, you got some wave bone traction pattern here and where the pods are. And then for the white part, it's just basically like a little nub things.
Yeah, a bunch of little nubs. Haven't hooped in them yet. This is the first impressions.
Yes.
But on my wood floors, I couldn't really tell. It seemed to bite okay.
Really?
Yeah, but I don't know. I guess we'll see. You got these translucent pods. Hopefully, those don't pick up too much dust.
Yes. But one thing that feels good right now is that it looks durable and feels really durable.
Yeah.
And that's what you get from old school shoes. But we don't know about traction, like performance on dust or just on indoor court yet. But it does seem really durable. So there's that. Moving on to the cushion. The cushion. What is the cushion?
The cushion is.
What is it?
I don't know.
Dude, it is so stiff.
Yo, on
That's
foot,
insane.
this thing is violently stiff.
Really?
I mean, court feels real good. I mean, you feel real low to the ground, but
I feel like
it's too stiff.
impact protection is not gonna be there.
It's just nothing. I don't know what the cushion is. I don't really care. It's just hella stiff.
Yeah, and look at you have like really shit insoles.
Yeah.
Good job,
Adidas has been known to do that, especially on their budget models.
Exactly. Look at that.
But encased within all that, or encasing that, is the sprint frame, which is pretty aggressive. It's all one unit that kind of comes up.
Yeah, look at that.
And comes through the midsole and then wraps around to, I think it's attached to this heel counter piece.
Yeah, that's what it looks like, right?
So it's pretty gnarly as far as, lateral containment, stability, support, all that. That should be, pretty damn well adequate.
Yes.
I would think.
Yeah, it's just a fancy little name for just like the midfoot counter and just like the heel counter and stuff like that, So there's the cushion. It doesn't really feel good, right? Besides, I guess the court feel being very good. But moving on to the materials, the leather actually is kind of nice, dude.
Yeah, the leather's kind of nice.
It's like buttery smooth.
But yeah, on the medial side, it's just a big panel of leather. It almost has like a slight suede vibe, but it's not. It's just like kind of a nice leather.
It smells good.
Yeah, and then on the lateral side, you have sprint skin.
Okay.
Which is a mesh overlaid with like almost like a rubber material.
Rubberized plastic a little bit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's supposed to add, adequate support and also lighten it up. This is it's also an Adi Zero upper, which, is supposed to be extremely light. It feels crazy light.
It feels really light.
For how big the shoe is, this is a boat.
In the tongue, you have some mesh, and it looks pretty thin and airy. And also it's like not attached to anywhere. It's just like a free flowing tongue.
Yeah.
It doesn't really attach to anything that goes underneath the materials. But overall materials, I mean, the leather's okay. I mean, we're not mad at materials. Do you have any pinching or anything?
No.
Really? Okay, that's good.
Yeah, I mean, they feel pretty good. It feels super high quality for the price.
Like, look at that, dude.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god, it feels good.
Fit wise, they're big.
They're big?
They run long, they fit a little wide for my skinny ass foot. So
D Rose usually has wide ass
yeah,
shoes.
he does.
Yeah.
So, you know, you could definitely size down in this. Maybe even if you're a wide footer. I mean, they definitely run long. For me, they're a little wide.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of choking them out right now. I'm probably going to end up putting an insole in, especially because the cushion sucks anyways.
Yeah.
So that's fit.
Support in lockdown seems like it's going to be really good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you have a little bit of the foam coming up here in the forefoot. You have the sprint frame here, or the heel counter in the back. And also the leather material is super, you know, supported. So I feel like lateral containment's going to be good. How do you feel anything in the ankle though? I mean, you know, D-Rose has his, you know, ankle braces and stuff.
You know, I couldn't really tell at the time. I don't want to speak on that too early, but not really. But you know, I'm gonna play in these tonight and we'll see. But you know, also this is for D Rose, like when he came into the league.
Yeah.
And he was a monster back then.
He needed a lot of support.
Yeah,
you know?
so I think it's gonna be definitely adequate, especially with all this whole sprint frame that kind of comes from the outsole all the way wraps around the heel. You're gonna be good for support.
Yeah, and on the back it says Adi 0, and you have this little signature right there. You have another signature right here. It says Sprint Skin as well right here. And on the tongue it says Derrick Rose 773. I think that's the area code where he's from,
right?
Or maybe Chicago.
Which also is the name of his second tier model.
Yeah, 773. Yeah. So let's move on to weight. So we said that it felt real light. So
I was really amazed when I put these on. So light for me would be
14,
like
13.
Yeah, that's light. I mean, real light would be like
15?
12.
Oh yeah, that's like
11.
360.
Yeah, that's like real light.
So what do you think? Like I'd say like 15, 16, 17.07.
That's pretty light.
Like 15 is like 15, 16 is like average for you, right? So that's like a little heavier than average, I would say.
Like my LeBron 16s, which are one of the heavier shoes, are like
17,
around
18. And then we got his LeBron 16s in because he was wearing them when we're out.
These breads, these are bangers, but they are one of the heavier shoes.
How much the weight? Okay.
21.
Shit, I was way off. 21.0.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Crazy.
So it's like way lighter than that.
Way lighter.
Way lighter.
And you can feel it right out of the gate. I mean, they're not like nuts light, but you know, most shoes aren't.
Yeah.
To be honest, especially a really supportive shoe, which that's what this is supposed to be.
Yeah.
So
with all this leather too. You know? So it feels light and minimal. Hopefully it is responsive as far as the traction goes, but everything else seems pretty damn good. Moving on to the aesthetics, I kind of like them, dude.
Yeah, something's kind of cool about them. They definitely like capture like a time frame.
Exactly.
And they definitely look old school.
Dude.
And it's kind of dope.
Dude, I'm so sad. Like, I wish Derrick D-Rose never got injured.
Yeah.
Dude, it was so dope to see his old. I had his older shoes, but I didn't have this one.
Yeah.
Anyways, $110. Donnie Boy is going to play them tonight. Hopefully, they are a good performer.
Yeah.
But that's it. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys next.
Later.